So there's this little lesson that I've adopted from a potter that I really admire, and her name is Linda Christensen. Really fantastic potter, and I recommend you look her up if you've never heard of her. But anyway, there's a video on YouTube, and it's her demonstrating at a past in Sika. And what she's talking about is cups and how she approaches the studio in the morning. So what she's saying is, since she's already drinking coffee, her mind is already thinking about coffee. So it's only natural for her to start thinking about making cups as her first objects of the day, and she'll make 4. And once she's done with all 4, she'll ask herself questions like, which one of these is my favorite, why, which one of these is my least favorite, and why. So for the times that I find myself struggling to find any sort of rhythm in the studio, I'll fall back to this exercise and just make 4 cups without judgment. And usually they'll all have sort of the same feeling, like thinking about the shapes, the rims, the interior versus the exterior. And it just helps me get through a little bit of a slump. And before too long, I'll have a shelf that's full of different pots at the end of the day. And I realized that one little exercise is what propelled the entire day in the studio. So I'm really thankful that there's potters out there like her that can remind us that, sometimes it's just about getting in there, asking yourself a simple question, and moving along. So a little bit about these cups. Right now in San Diego and most of California, all the beaches and all the hiking trails and all the outdoor recreation sites are closed. So there's not much that we should be doing besides going and shopping for essential needs, and that's it. And so I'm abiding. But anyway, I've been thinking a lot about the beach and surfing and surfboard shaping. There's these shapes called pigs, and what it means is that the wide point of the surfboard is actually placed at the bottom half of the surfboard. So, there's a different performance element that you gain from having that sort of shape on a board. But anyway, these little mugs, in my own little way, were my versions of thinking about those types of surfboards and those shapes. So the wide point was placed at the bottom half, and today they'll get some handles put on them. But I'll just start by asking myself, which ones of these are my favorite and why, and which one's the least favorite and why.